Hello. Yes, hello guys, how are you? Um, yeah, this is Morris, the Kenyan Mexican. So, yeah, I'm live. So, welcome. I think in a few more people will be joining this live. So, yeah, let me just wait for a few minutes as I set up some things. But I'll be on, and yeah, right. In this channel, we are going to be talking about crypto. Those who have been following, those who have been subscribing to the channel, you have been enjoying some analysis about uh, the digital assets, and just to talk about more of it, we've been talking about Bitcoin, we've been talking about Ethereum. Yeah, so I don't know whether my chat. Let me share my screen. Of course, let me share my screen here. Yeah. So I hope yes, it is. I hope it is on. Yes. So yeah, basically this is what we've been talking about. Yeah, we've been talking about some of these digital assets. Just to give a small background. This is what is happening in the whole of the crypto market because we are having um, a surge, not a surge, like the bears have been CoinGecko. Yeah, I'm trying to open another site here just to have an overview of what has been happening in the market or just the current market prices. So basically, this is a site. This site is called CoinGecko, and yeah, basically, this is just much of what you've been talking about and what is happening in the market. So yeah, let it load. It's in a few. So this is cryptocurrencies by market cap. Yeah. So this site is called CoinGecko, and yeah, you just go to your browser and search CoinGecko, and yeah, basically you'll get to this page where you'll have an overview of the global cryptocurrency market cap today. Actually, it is $2.29 trillion. Yeah, and it is down 3.7% in terms of the change in the last 24 hours. Yeah, so 2.29. Yeah, this is the market cap. We just have a brief breakdown or analytics of what is happening, the market cap and the trading volume in the last 24 hours. And on this page here, you'll see the trending cryptos. We have Pepeto, we have USD1, we have Solana in terms of uh, their performance and how they've been trending. And then we have the top gainers here. Of course, you can see the Pepeto, not in employment, Expresso. Yeah, just this is currently, and is the breakdown of what is happening currently. But now deeply on what we are looking here on this chart is to see how many um, how these cryptos are trading right now. We have Bitcoin, we have Ethereum, we have Tether, we have XRP, we have BNB, we have USDC, Solana, we have Tron, Figure Hollow, we have Dogecoin. Just the top 10. Dogecoin, actually, I think all of the crypto market has been represented here. I think maybe AI and other coins, but this is a meme coin. We have stable coins. Yeah. But basically, these are the assets. These are the digital assets that we are talking about. And first of all, just to keep us on the radar on what we are doing here, we're just looking at how they are trading right now. And now we'll go deep just to see what is really happening in the market, where we are looking at different analysis of these assets. Yeah, this is the current price, of course, for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is trading at 64,265 US dollars. You can see in the last 1 hour, 24 hours, and 7 days the performance in terms of percentage. In the last 7 days, actually, collectively, it is five. It's down 5.3%. This is the total 24 hours of volume, and then you have the market cap here, and then the visualization of the price in the last 7 days in a line chart. So basically, it's good to look at the market cap here because you can see Bitcoin holds the largest market cap in the it has holds the largest market in the global market globally. Yeah, so it's 1.2. Yeah, so and it is followed by Ethereum, which is $223 billion. Yeah, so Ethereum it's currently trading at $1,855 dollars, $1,855 currently, and it is 5.7% down in the last 7 days. Yeah, so basically these are just our top three, our top two, because now we have in cryptocurrency we have now Bitcoin and then other alternative coins. Yeah, basically that means Bitcoin is just the original asset, or it was the first original asset that was launched. And then after that, now we had Ethereum that was launched in 2015. Yeah, so just to give a small background of about that, it was launched. Uh, Ethereum was launched in 2015, and Bitcoin was launched in 2008 and 9. Okay, but before that, before 2009, we had a lot of developments and a lot of things that were happening. Yeah, and then that now gave birth to now what we are seeing right now, uh, Bitcoin. And since then, since 2009, price was trading at a very low prices, below $1, below below even a cent of a dollar. Yeah, that is to say in Kenyan shilling, less than even 1 shilling, 1 Kenyan shilling. And since now 2009, price has been now appreciating. Now what we were seeing in this chart, what we were seeing on this chart. Now this is like basically it's a price representation. It's a price representation Bitcoin of Bitcoin and how it has been performing since inception. You can see below here. Let me zoom just a little bit and expand these. You don't need that right now, but yeah, you can see this is the price chart. Let me remove this. Yeah, so that can't complicate anything. Yeah, so this is the current price of Bitcoin since it was launched. You can see it was launched around this area here in 2009, and this is how it has been performing since it was launched in 2009. This is the crosshair. I think you guys can see now the the crosshair, now the black line. So below there you can see the time. Below here is the time frame. Of course, you can see below before to 2010, 2010, and currently we are in 2026. And now on your right here we have the scale. So basically, this crosshair. It will show you the time and the price of Bitcoin at the same time. So in 2009, you can see it was even below 0.00 something. Yeah. and then now you can see it reached 0.001 around this area in 2010. Yeah, so this is how it has been performing. Basically, for those who are new here, let me just explain a little bit. Uh, let me explain a little bit. Let me add this to stage again. Yeah, so I guess we are having new people on this channel, and yeah, just to keep you on radar, it's just to say these are price representation of Bitcoin's price, and the green candles, is it green really? Yeah, so the green candles represent price performance, bullish price performance, like the buying momentum of the market, and the red candles represent the bearish momentum. So bearish is just to mean the way a bear attacks you from top to bottom. So it will attack you from up and then crush you down. And a bull will fight you from below. It will like dig you and then lift you up with its horns and its head. So that analogy, it's what is represented here, and this is how now you like look at how the market has been performing, and then you analyze just to you just really is just to understand how price has been performing each month. So we are looking at this time frame here, this time frame. So you choose this the monthly, or you can just choose after every 3 months. After every 3 months, how has price been performing? So this is the price representation, of course. Yeah, so you can see that at least the chart is a bit squeezed. Yeah, and always make sure your chart is in log. For those of you, I have some of my clients that if your chart is not in log, it will look like this. Yeah, so you make sure you come to your bottom right hand corner here, and you click on the settings, and then you come here and choose logarithmic. Yeah, so that your chart looks nice and clean. Yeah, so basically this is the chart of Bitcoin right now, and this is how it has been performing. Yeah, we can just again adjust to the time frame here, and you can come and look even in terms of weekly of how price has been performing. you you zoom, you just zoom in, zoom out, yeah, until you're comfortable. Let's change to 1 month so that we can still have a good visualization of the price chart. Yeah, so this is the time frame. You can change here to a line graph or any other way that you want to visualize this price. So yeah, this is trading view. You will have all these tools on how you are going to navigate. Yeah, so let me continue. We can just maybe change to candles. Yeah, these are candlesticks, and basically now they represent how price has been performing. Yeah, so that was Ethereum, that was Bitcoin, and yeah, we can now maybe zoom in again just to see how it has been performing in terms of maybe 1 hour. Is it 1 hour? 1 week, 1 week. Yeah, that is 1 week. Yeah, this is a weekly time frame, and this is just giving us another good visual representation of what has been happening since around 2021. Yeah, around 2021. Yeah, from 2021 until right now, where we can see, yeah, how price has been performing. Yeah, since 2021 up to now here. So we can use some of these tools like on your left, right hand top corner. You come here and choose this horizontal ray here, and then you will place it somewhere there. And of course you can change the color to maybe black. And then yeah, you can see price, actually price of the price of Bitcoin had tipped $126,000. Yeah, it had tipped that quarter, that yeah, that quarter, is it a whole number or a quarter? Yeah, 125, 100 to 125. Yeah, that is the quarter, the first quarter. And then you can see it is now past 125. It was past 126. Now that is another quarter from 125 to 150. Yeah, so you can see like that is just in terms of what this theory is called, quarters theory. Yeah, you can see the next quarter that will be aiming, it will be at 150. Yeah, this is just, let me just talk about this right now. Yeah, 140, 150, that then we have 125, but let's now let this price just remain at 126, because it is very significant, because that's where that was the highest high of Bitcoin. Yeah, that was the highest high of Bitcoin. And maybe you can come here again to locate 100,000 dollars. Yeah. So from now, this quarter price broke into another. It broke now into this quarter from. Let me extend this so that I can explain it better. Yep. Now like that. Now, let me give us a simple explanation so that now I can arrive to this. Now, you can see in 2021, this price had reached around this place, yeah, around $69,000. So this, now we are treating this as a all-time high. We can call it the resistance area around this zone, marked by the rectangle the rectangle box there. So price reached at this let me choose a brush. Yeah, so price reached at this area there, and then again it came and reached there. So that was just like a resistance zone. So you can see how price was able was not able to break past was not able to break past this resistance zone. Yeah, that was in two attempts, and then you can see the way it made double tops. These are double tops. So after it did that, it broke below this neck, and then you can see this retracement. Yeah, and now I'm just now arriving at this retracement here, where we are seeing a lot of fundamentals and fundamental analysis, where people are fundamental analysis. Basically, it's just news in the market, and that means what are the people saying and how is the market reacting to that. So this is the people, most people and most analysts are looking at this price, and most are saying it is crashing. And those who do not know about what is this price representation on the market might say Bitcoin is crashing, but literally it's just testing um, previous previous zones, okay, and fetching liquidity. Fetching liquidity means just going back to maybe old support zones or old resistance zones, like it is doing here. You see these two areas price had reached, it broke below that, and then you see the next time it came and consolidated around this area. You can see, yeah, consolidated around that area. Let me change these. Maybe we can have a purple. Is it purple? Yeah, I hope purple is good, or maybe blue. Blue. Yeah. So price broke out of this zone here, and then it broke out, and that was, you can see, that was in 2024. Yeah. Until now, it reached at this area, and then you can see after that it price broke into uh price was not able to break out of this zone. Okay, so we had a new all-time high, and we have a lot of backup information on what was happening before that. Okay, you see, like we have the market was behaving in such a manner where price was actually the price of Bitcoin was really pumping, and many people were seeing it around going to $200,000, the likes of Michael Saylor and all that, all those big wealth in the market. But then you can see all that price representation is seen here, where price was not able to break past this area in two attempts. You can see this zone here and this zone here. You can see just like the previous these two zones here, and then after that you can see price has been going down. So this is just like a price retracement, and you can be able even just to measure it and see now um what was happening prior to this. Is just like whatever we are seeing right now is just a small correction in the market, and we are just maybe getting started. Let me bring you to that. You can see previously price was not able. Let me choose this. This is called uh, measurements or projection. You are able to measure we have this measurer here, and then you choose the price range or date range, date and price range. So we're just going to choose the price range here. We see from this point when price had made its all-time high in 2021, and price went down. You can see, you can measure that pullback. You can measure that pullback until now. You measure in terms of percentage how much or what percentage had price moved from all-time high to this lower high. uh, what was that percentage? You can see it is now negative 77%. You see, and that's just like a pullback from all its time high. It pulled back 77% from all its time high, and that high was around $67,574. You can see. Now we are having now the same scenario here, where price is pulling back from all-time high, and it's pulling from $126,000 to the current price, maybe here or maybe all the lower high. Yeah, up to the lowest price it has gone since it price hit $126,000. Price has gone down 52%. You can see. So that is the analogy that I was trying now to drive on this maybe this chart. You can see price actually it's 77% and negative 52%. That's just like a small difference. But again, like 52 is a small percentage compared now to the previous pullback. Okay, so if price would now go like below 77%, like the previous dip around now let's say even 80 80, it's now bringing us to this area here where price had reached at this point 20 what 24 24, maybe let's say 25. I like using the quarters theory. Yeah, that just divides price into quarters. Like how did price behave from 0 to 25, and from 25 to 50, and from 50 to 75, and from 75 now to 100. Yeah. So if you divide price in such a manner, you're able to figure out how price behaves after it has reached at a certain quarter. You can see, and we can be able even to see the same here. Let's put another quarter here. From 25, it will bring you to 20,000 dollars. $20,000 is where again it's there. There. Okay. And then you can see below that there was, we are trying to measure how price had behaved when price was at these quarters. So let's see at 15, okay, we would have gone maybe now to 17,500, this 17,500. But then let's just go now to the whole half, which is 15 there. Yeah, so you can see price did not really, it just came and bounced off the 15 level here, and after that it broke out significantly. So basically we are looking at how price behaves when it reaches at these levels. You can see the price here was really very significant on how it behaved, and here, like, it is depicted by the momentum, of price during such a moment. You can see how it behaved there. So yeah. So basically that is what is happening. Let's not go so much into details. I don't want to complicate these, but you are able to see if price now goes bearish, almost -80. This is the price that you are looking to see Bitcoin at. But maybe it might not do that. It might not do that. And maybe also it might even go down. I've seen some guys predicting it might even go down almost to $10,000. Let's see. Let's wait and see what will happen in the market. Yeah, so basically those are my sentiments about Bitcoin. And yeah, you can see right now it is even breaking below this rectangle, and the current price of Bitcoin right now it's 64,078 dollars. Yeah, $64,000. And if price breaks below this is maybe what we might be expecting. Yeah, it breaks below this, it will maybe retest it, and after this retesting, it will give us a signal, like it is okay. First of all, breaking out and retesting it, and retesting this zone is a signal by itself that will show price might continue going down. And again, now if price, oh no, let me do this again. Yeah, if price breaks out of this and retest, we'll be waiting now for price now to continue going down. Yeah, and that's what I was saying here. Price will give us a signal here that it will go down. Okay, it will, like, it's just like a confirmation that it has broken out down on the lower side, and yeah, it confirms that it is going down, or it might try to fetch some liquidity here up and continue going down. So we have a lot, we need to be very patient, on what is happening. Yeah, so again, let me remove these. That that nice chat. I just love my chats clean. Okay, yeah, so this is pure price action. We are not trying to put a lot of lagging signals, so we are using just lines and trend lines. Those are resistance, just to show us the resistance zones and the support zones. So basically, I've just seen something here, and I wanted just to add before we move on to other assets. Of course, Bitcoin now dictates other assets and how they behave in the market. Okay, so after Bitcoin, how Bitcoin is behaving and how Bitcoin is trading, it will affect other cryptos, and that's why now you are seeing uh, when Bitcoin is as since Bitcoin has been on a bearish trend since when? Since September 2025. Okay, since September 2025, and it was just like a period of from July to September. So price was hovering at around now this top zone here. You can see it was like it made an M, like an M, like um, where is it? Let me use this brush. Yeah, so you can see this M here. So this is just like another signal to show that was telling us price is going to go down, and you can see like price uh, made these two tops and it kept going down. Okay, so that is our signal number one, that price was meant, okay, price meant to go down. Okay, and that happened. Let me delete that. Yeah, after that price has been on a bearish trend. Now here is another signal, just to confirm whether price was to go down, and that was some months ago. You can see like from July to September, and from now September 2025, price has been going down. Now we have this trend line here, which is showing this lowest point since 2022. You see, after 2021, price had made a new all-time high. Let's squeeze this again. That we can be together. So price was had made these two tops here, and it it reached at this. It pulled back or pulled. Yeah, this is called a pullback or a correction. So it corrected up to this price here around 15 from 64. Is it from 64 or 70? From $69,000 to 15 to 15,000, 15,500 or 15,600, around that area. Yeah, price had corrected 77%. Okay. Now this was the current highest low. Yeah, around that time, and that was in November 2022. Now after it made this higher lower low, it kept on revisiting this area. So after it revisited this area the second time, now you can see now it gave us, or that is now what gives us the mandate to draw this trend line from the all-time low, and now the next higher low, and then after you connect these two zones, now it gives you this zone, or this support. So anytime any other time price comes to this zone, we will be looking to see what reaction it will do, and you can see it broke out on the lower side, retested. Now I think this is a good uh, scenario of what I was explaining. If price breaks out, let me do that again. If price is going down and it breaks out of a certain area, either a support zone or a resistance zone, for this matter, now we have this trend line. You can see it went back and retested very clean. It retested at this zone, and then after retesting it, it kept going down. That is a signal in itself. Like is it to say a signal, or I can say it's like a pattern that happens in the market. And once you see this pattern has happened of these candlesticks, it is a very, very significant pattern that now will show that price. Now the next price performance, how it will happen. So you can focus. So yeah, concentrate here. Now you can see how this consolidation happened here. You can see we have this consolidation. Now that consolidation is just like how price after breaking out now went to retest to this zone, and you can see we have even an inverted hammer. Yeah, we have an inverted hammer which is bullish, and then you can see since then price has been on a very steep downtrend. Okay, yeah, we can even now come here and draw another trend line here. We can come and draw another trend line there, and now that is the beginning of another trend. Yeah, which now we will have drawn when maybe let me change it to another color. Yeah. Colors here do make a lot of sense, so it's good on which color that you choose just for visibility. I hope you all can see. I might even maybe enlarge it a bit, maybe to 3. Yeah, and that color good. Okay. No, not comfortable with that. Maybe we add a blue one. A blue one is cool. Cool. I don't even mind the colors. So usually just put the trend line on top of the tips of where price had reached. So you look at the highest. Now you can see this was in December 2025, October, when price was at this all-time high, and the next time it tried to pull. Now we were looking at this pullback here, where price just pulled back a little bit, and first of all, it was pulling back to this trend line here, this previous trend line here. I hope you haven't forgotten. And then now after it retested it, you can see price kept going down. Now that gave us now the mandate now to draw this trend line here. This trend line that I've drawn here, this blue one. You can see just placing it there. Now it gives us a good visualization of how price has behaved after it touched that area there. So you can see now price is still going down. We might see another maybe retest, and that was what I was saying. Yeah, we the bear market, I think it is here with us because it might now break out and then maybe come to a point where it is going to retest to the trend line again, and this is now what we were expecting or we are forecasting. Okay, as for me, this is what I'm forecasting in terms of no one by the way can forecast the market. No one knows how the market will behave. Not even your best guru. And I'm not your guru. This is not financial advice. Yeah, it is not financial advice. Make sure you do your own due diligence and research before making any informed decisions. So this is what I'm talking about here. Let's start off. Yeah, so once price comes to this zone here, this is what we might be expecting. And you can see previously we had a whole, let me even measure this in terms of date. You can measure this with the dates. The measurer is here, date and price range. Yeah, you can see this is a whole period that happened. Yeah, from that point it's like a whole rectangle, yeah, of how price behaved here. After reaching at this point, this is just like the past. So previous price performance, of course, it doesn't always, okay, mostly it dictates how price performs. It dictates how price performs each uh oh, let me charge my device. Yep, I think that is okay. Let me get back to stage. Maybe remove these. Yeah, I think it's okay. Yeah, the lighting is okay. I'll be having better lighting very soon, but I think this one is okay. Yeah, back to stage. Yeah, let me return that, and we are good to go. Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about here. Yeah, so probably you can see previously price consolidated around this area. Okay, and that was back in 2024 to from March to October 2024. From March to October, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. For a period of how many months? 8 months. For a period of 8 months, price was consolidating. You can see here. So it was consolidating, and then in terms of consolidation, from the highest it had gone, and the lowest it had gone, that was like a negative 32%, like from the highest and then the lowest it had gone. And then you can see how many days, 300 and 231 days. For a period of 231 days, price was just consolidating. That is 8 months. So here is what might happen. Um, I'm sorry to say this, but we might see price do the same, and let's assume it takes the same amount of time, 200 and 200 and 231. Maybe let's say 200 and yeah, 231 days. Yeah, and then you uh, if previous price performance on if if previous price performance catches up with what had happened previously here, if price is going to consolidate like it had done previously, like here, this is what would happen. Price consolidates around this area for the same amount of time, 231 days. That is 33 bars, and then it goes from the current price it is at 64. That is $64,243,000, $64,245 to this price here, 43 $43,429. Yeah, that is just crazy. I don't know whether I'm doing. I don't know, you guys. If you're a trader there, or maybe you usually do these. I don't know whether you usually just experience. I don't know whether it is real. Like if it would take this amount of time, this is what would happen, and yeah, price would go to $43,000. Okay, that's nothing actually. So yeah, um, mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can see. This is just forecast, so we are just waiting to see what will happen. But if price gets below these and then maybe retests to these, it will be looking now to still continue going down. Yeah, so that was my general point. Yeah, I feel I've talked maybe quite so much. Let me see how many people. Oh, no one is here. I've seen like there was one guy who was around. Yeah, but anyway, it is what it is. So yeah, now we have Bitcoin here, and now the next one. I don't know. Let's look at what is happening with Pulse Chain. Yeah, now this is. Let me share this tab. Yeah, now this is Pulse Chain. This is Pulse Chain, and Pulse Chain again. It's a hard state fork of Ethereum. So in 2021, price was quite high, and the transaction fees were very high as well. So now that led to the birth of Pulse by Richard Hart. Yeah, so he launched Pulse, and since then Pulse has been trading uh, quite well. Actually, today we are in the what? We are in the, let me confirm that. When the 10,000 or 1,018, 1018, yeah, since Pulse was launched. Okay, yeah, so this is Pulse, this is how it has been trading. Yeah, basically you'll see this front page when you go to your browser and you search pulsechain.com. Yeah, https double slash double okay, full colon double forward slash pulsechain.com. Yeah, it will bring you to this page. Yeah, so this is the logo. Okay, this is the logo of Pulsechain, and yeah, take control of your finances, invest in your future. It's true. It is decentralized. It is unstoppable. Yeah. So by using Pulsechain, you're taking control of your future. You're investing in your future. It is decentralized. It is not like owned by any central entity, or even the owner doesn't take can't even like switch it off. So it is decentralized. It is for the community. It is unstoppable because no country, just like Bitcoin, just like Ethereum, no country or anyone can switch it off. Yeah, so it is a faster, smarter, energy efficient crypto network. Yeah, decentralized, censorship resistant, primed for growth. Okay. Yeah. So is the price, just analytics of the prices of the core tokens within the Pulse chain ecosystem. Yeah, so under Pulsechain ecosystem, you can see here we are in the 1018, 1018, yeah, days since it was launched. And then you can see prices here in the last 24 hours, 7 days, 30 days, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. And then you can just check price from all its time low, how it has been behaving, yeah, or how it has been performing. Yeah, so basically this is in the last 24 hours in how price has been performing. Of course, you can see it is since yesterday, date 22 midnight up to right now. It is down 7.4%. Okay. Again, yeah, this is the price 0.00000. These are 5 zeros, 86. Yeah, so price is actually very, very low. Okay, yeah, 0.5086 dollars. And then we have now the prices of these others here. We have Pulsex. which is the most liquid decentralized exchange on Pulse chain. It's trading at 0.5062 dollars, and it is down 9.6%. Yeah, 9.6% in the last 24 hours. You can see the simple chart here, and the other total burnt coins here, and the total supply there. Yeah. So, and then we have the buy and trade buttons on all of them. Then we have the incentive token here. Incentive token, I say it's the token that you get once you provide liquidity in the different farming pools under the Pulse uh, blockchain. Yeah, and even in the Pulsex farming tools where people are providing liquidity for other people to trade. And once other people trade, they get the liquid providers get incentivized. So this is the token that they get. It is trading at 0.36591 dollars. In the last 24 hours, it is down 8.2%. Yeah. And then we have Hex, which is the mining protocol here. It is actually Hex was the first one to be launched on the Ethereum, and then when Ethereum had problems, now we had Pulsechain, and now Pulsechain had to have its own coins. So Hex was the first one that was being given or housed under Pulsechain. So yeah, we had Hex on Ethereum, and now we have Hex on Pulsechain. And right now, Hex on Pulsechain is trading at $0.00145. It is down 1.1% in the last 24 hours. So Hex always becomes actually is the kingpin of all this. So again, good good analysis whenever you are looking at these prices. Yeah, this is pulsechain.com. You go visit it, and then you'll be able to see it anytime, anywhere, so long as you have a phone, you have a laptop, or you are looking at it on a desktop. Yeah, pulsechain.com, and then you'll be able to pull these statistics up. And then yeah, in the last from all its time low, from all the yeah, from the lowest point this asset has ever been, okay, it is up 15%. Yeah, it is up 15%. Just that's it. Like the lowest it has been, and now it has gone up. Yeah, I think we are going to just to look at that chart in a few. After we'll just look at one. Hey man, we can't finish. We can't finish. This is a lot. Yeah. This is a lot. Yep. So where is it? Hmm. Yeah, before I switch it up, yeah, these others, you can see they are up. Like Pulsex is up 25% from all its time low. Incentive it's up 17% from all its time low, and now we have Hex, which is 13.3% from all its time low. Yeah, and share these instead. Let me share these instead. I hope that is what is showing. That is what is. Oh yes. So this is the price of this is the price of Pulse chain of Pulse. This is the price of Pulse, and this is how it has been trading. Yeah, in the last. Oh, since it was launched, you can see this is the whole chart. It was just launched the other day in 2023 May, around that period. Yeah, January, February, March, April, May. Is it May? Yeah, it is May. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Just a minute. Just a minute, guys. I have to. Yeah, May date 13. Where was I? Constant was launched in May date 13, 2023. Yep, yep. I just wanted to confirm that. So yeah, this is the chart. This is the chart, and of course you can see. Yeah, since it was launched, this is how it has been performing. You can see this is the highest of all time. This is the highest point it has ever reached around. Oh, it is in auto. So I was getting confused. It is in auto. Make sure your chart is in log. I was wondering why is that chart looking like that. So it's not like automatic. Whenever it's on auto, it will show you. It will show you in terms of millions or whatever. Yeah. Just make sure your chart is in logarithmic. Okay. And then now you'll have a clean chart like this. So this is the price it launched in May 2023, day 13, and this is how it has been performing each week. So this was the first week of the price, and you can see each candlestick here represents price performance of this asset, which is Pulse, every week since it was launched. So the green candles again represents bullish momentum. The red ones represents bearish momentum. Yeah, and you can see the bears have been dominating this market. Again, now my analysis is just a previous analysis I had done, and basically it's just to measure. And let's even measure again with you guys. So you come here, you come to this tool here, and then you measure price range. So from this price here, you're just looking at what is the percentage of price from all its time high now to the current price, or the from or to the lowest point it has ever been. You can see it is down negative 95.14%. Pulse, Pulse is down 95%, almost 96. Okay. Yeah, things are very hot. Actually, if you know about your crypto brothers there, just check up on them, because this is very, very hard. Price was all flying at these big prices, and you can see right now uh prices is low. What's happening here? This price should not be bad. Yeah, so I'm wondering why this price is showing in terms of millions here. What's not happening? Yeah, but our main concern is just this drop here from the highest point it has ever been now to the lowest point it has ever been. Yeah, and that might be broken anytime. So we are waiting to see if price holds at this place. We'll be sure that it is bounced, and price maybe will come again to maybe confirm it, maybe form something like a W, and then we'll see what might happen. Just something like this plus something like this. So anywhere. So just this to explain, any price around these this zone here, you are buying this asset at a very, very small discount. And once price reaches at this point here, you'll be sure it will be heading up, up and to the right, to almost the price of Ethereum one day, and even past that. So yeah, this is any point that you buy between this area here. Let me just shade it, identify. If you buy any at any price between here, you'll always be in profits. Okay. Yeah, so let me remove this. I don't need this now. Yeah, so yeah, basically that is pulsing. It's down 95%, uh, negative 95%. So it is what it is. Yeah, so let me go back here. Ooh. Yeah, let me go back there, and yeah, I think we are going to stop at that. We've talked a lot of things right now. Yeah, we have Provex. Yeah, let me, before I do that, yeah, we have Provex, and that's why I had my logo here, just to explain that we have a new decentralized exchange that is launching on Pulsechain. So yeah, look into that. Make sure you get acquainted of what is happening. I have done like a few videos about that. Yeah, so make sure you know what is happening, and yeah, prepare accordingly. Just prepare accordingly so that you will be able to understand what is happening in the market. The decentralized exchange that will accommodate most networks, that is Bitcoin, Ethereum, and very many others, but then it is under the Pulsechain blockchain. So you are able to do a lot in that using that exchange. Yeah, using that exchange, and it is coming to replace Binance and every other centralized exchange. It's called the exchange killer. Okay, yeah. So let's wait and see what will happen. Thank you very much, guys, for those who will watch the video. Yeah, God bless you. Make sure you subscribe. Peace.